This is a Fox News alert. 14 dead and over a dozen more wounded in an attack on a Southern California Center for Disabled Services.
2 or more gunmen are believed to have been involved, and the FBI not ruling out terror. So what would make the assailants choose this location? What would make these people launch such a deadly rampage? Dr. Michael Wellner is here. He's a forensic psychiatrist behind Depravity and Standard.org, an effort to define depraved crimes in the legal system, and he's also chairman of the forensic panel. All right, doctor, first things first. On first blush, how would you assess this husband and wife team?
I don't think that anybody can call themselves a news station, and I don't think that we can even say that we're giving news unless we call this what it is. This is an Islamist terrorist attack. It's something that one can say unambiguously, and I don't have the luxury of being able to soft pedal as a physician, and here's why. Mass killing is perpetrated by more than one person together in only 3 different kind of contexts. A Columbine type of situation where you have immature dead-enders who are essentially just trying to get attention. A criminal motivation where there's some sort of gang activity. And third, ideological. And the other 2, just by age group, just by how successful he was socially. You're talking about somebody who was married. You're talking about somebody with a child. And then we get into the fact that there was no conflict at the workplace where someone's job was threatened. He was a supervisor and by all accounts integrated. So putting those aside, there is only one faith in which devotion to the faith directly correlates with homicidal risk. None of the mass killers that we appreciate from our own American narrative were closely religiously devoted to either their Christianity, either Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism. There is only one faith in which an expression of faith for some it expresses itself in the capacity to act in a destructive way. And so there's no other way to look at this. The questions that we should be asking are beyond this. For example, how does the woman get involved? Is she involved because she is submissive? Is this a watershed moment for American Muslim feminism to say that as an American Muslim female, should you be able to separate yourself from the ideology of your husband if he tries to suck you into something destructive? Is that what we're going to have here in America? So I think that we need to move the questions beyond the obvious to deconstruct this and find out how he went on a pathway to being destructive to a very loving America around him, because that's how we prevent terrorism in the future.
Of course, questions also around the idea of notoriety, Doctor. You brought up many of them. We're looking into that. We're going to keep everybody posted at home. Dr. Wellner, thank you for your time today.
Yep. And Dr. Wellner, as the facts come out, we want to get your further analysis, but the White House does say workplace violence. Meanwhile, 4 minutes before the top of the hour.
Just in our first look at one of the shooters of yesterday's horrific massacre, what we know about what he did just before the killing spree. We are live from San Bernardino next.